Um, I need to get my Wi-Fi range extender back there. We've got one coming in. But today's title of the live stream is They Jumped the Gun, and we're going to kind of talk about that and get into that. There was a lot of price hikes over the past week and a lot of controversy surrounding those price hikes. So, uh, you know, ethically, was that the right choice to make? Because I don't know if you looked on Walmart or some of the big big box stores like Best Buy to see if they did some doubling of prices for things like GoPros or any type of IoT devices or electronics, laptops, things like that. I don't think prices doubled. So it's really strange that the three largest retailers like doubled their prices like within a couple days. I think they it was kind of a knee jerk reaction to the news that we were seeing. And I think where the controversy was, I mean, we did three different live streams about this already, and some of you guys have already heard this information. They just kind of doubled the prices on things that they already had in the warehouse, And I said in the last live stream, like, unless they're drop shipping it, it's kind of weird that they doubled the prices, that more than doubled. And since then, we've seen some rollback of some of those. Um, so the NASCO went down over $100 on RDQ's website. And since Trump announced that he's going to drastically roll back his his tariff policies with China, we're going to have to see like how that affects the industry and if RDQ and Get FPV and Pyrodrone reduce their prices on their website, but I don't think they're going to do anything until something's kind of set in stone. But that makes it harder for people to make any purchases on Bind and Flies or motors that are more than twice the price. Um, so yeah, so there's also we talked about this new bill that's trying to get passed through the Senate that would basically make if you look over on dronedj.com, they have this article and let's see, we get past all the ads here. Oh wow, here's actually the article about the Florida drone bill that you were just talking about. Um, Florida drone bill could put your drones at risk, but this other bill that I'm talking about that's trying to be passed through the Senate that might not pass through the Senate, hopefully it doesn't, would make thousands of new drone laws, and it would basically make over 90,000 new drone laws. Um, so yeah, what it would do is it would let people in your towns and counties and cities create their own drone regs. I mean, they already kind of do that anyway. It's like, do we need a bill for them to be able to make their own regulations? I don't think so. I think city councils make their own rules and regulations all the time. But this bill allows them to create their own county or city or license for anything under from 0 to a 200 foot. And then above 200 foot would be where FAA regulates. So it would take FAA, I guess, out of the 0 to 200, but I don't see how that's possible because they claim from uh, AGL up. So yeah, it's a confusing bill, um, but it's called the Integration and Zoning Act, and I'm following it. You can follow it on Congress.gov. It's S 1249, and it's kind of crazy. It's the Drone Integration and Zoning Act. If you weren't regulated enough already in the United States, here is 90,000 more rules and regulations that you must apply by. And we talked about New Zealand, how you have to get like permission to be able to fly over private property. So if you're doing some kind of a commercial shoot or something like that, and you've got to fly from point A to point B, then you have to get the property owner's permissions that you fly over. Uh, I mean, it's ridiculous. But right now, it's introduced. It hasn't passed through the Senate. It has to pass the House. also going to the president, and then it would become law. It was introduced by Senator Mike Lee. He's a Republican from Utah. Uh, if you click on his name on Congress GOV, you can get his phone number and contact information and give his office a call and tell him that you think this bill is ridiculous. Um, it may be needed out in Utah, but not where you live. And I seriously doubt that's needed out in Utah either. That's just some overreach, and again, like overregulation. And I think that's what Trump's in the office trying to do, is deregulate a lot of things that are overregulated. Because I think him and some of the folks that are in there now don't really agree with the overregulation of stuff, even though they do seem to be using a chainsaw to reconfigure things. But one of the things I wanted to show you guys, which is pretty damn cool, is like, since I think the last time I had new merch out, and it's still probably on the website, the original Drone Camps, well, not the original one, but our second Drone Camps logo tee, $20. It's the family FPV shirt. It's been on there for a long time. I did a whole bunch of new hats and merch. I gotta move before this bee stings me. He's just flying around my face. The dangers of flying or streaming outside. Maybe I should get the blower. But this is the website, and if you refresh it, you'll see all this new merch on there now. So um, it's pretty cool. Hats, tees, and we're using the new logo on there. We did a black hat. We did sort of the Oregon green color hat. We did some new DC Army t-shirts, some good old boys and drones camo hats, which are cool. And we did some dad hats, and we did some trucker hats that are like kind of a light gray and white. I've seen a lot of dudes wearing those recently, and they look pretty sharp. And then we did like the standard like black t-shirt, like right there in the middle. Um, and for some reason, the wow, get that while you can. The family FPV shirt is $14. I don't know why it's $14. I forgot to update it. Maybe I don't get any profit on that. Maybe I'm giving them away for free. But we're printing them through Printful, and Printful will ship and everything for us, which is nice. So I don't have to have boxes and boxes of stuff laying around. And I think they'll get that out to you in about a week's time. But I want to order this one. This is the one I want to order. It's the good old boys and drones hat. It's the camo hat right there. And that's one of our new logos. It's on the new YouTube header. If you go there and refresh it, it's looking pretty good. It's got a prop on there. I like it. But yeah, and I also have this over here, which we are working on uploading to the site. So all these boxes here will be added to the site. It's a bunch of stuff that I can't fly and don't have time to fly because new stuff's coming out of time. And as I was about to start this stream, there was a knock at the front door. Here comes DHL again. And with all the tariff stuff, I wonder, like, after May 1st, like, is it still going to be 145% markup? If that happens, it's going to affect every single person who reviews anything on YouTube, because they're talking about how now it's going to be added to the import, even stuff under $800. And I said B. About the time I said B, I looked down and there was a B. Literally, for some reason, they like this bench. Yeah, Dingleberry said he's done with RDQ and get FPV. Well, yeah, I don't know. My gut feeling is that they jumped the gun on this, and that really set a lot of people sideways. So I think it's gonna take some time for people to get over that, and then get back to like appropriate pricing. And I wish I had an answer for that. You know what I mean? Because I talk to these guys all the time that own these companies, and I know a lot of them for years and years, and we've all been in this together before. A lot of people showed up to the hobby, um, and all of us individually like have been trying to promote the hobby and make it more popular just because it's so freaking fun. They did do it. Dan said that multiple companies did this last time as well. Um, I mean, they do talk to each other. You can guarantee that they are buying from the same supply chains. Um, Murphy Law, you selling your stuff? So yeah, I had something come in today, and they didn't charge me on that one. I got to move again because the bees, dude, the bees are crazy out here right now. I think it's because of this tree right here. Look at this tree. It's like a pink dogwood. But yeah, I mean, I said, I mean, I could have doubled my prices. I could have, on my website right here, I could have doubled my price. I could be asking $600, and that would still be a deal in the big scheme of things. But in the big scheme of things, I would be pissed if I was a regular dude and didn't get all this stuff for free, and then I went on this dude's website and then everything was doubled. That would piss me off. Um, so I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna do that. It's just you got to do what's right. What's right, and I'm not. Not here to like dog them out or anything because I mean, hell, without those three companies, I don't know, what a lot of people would do because you can get stuff quick. You can get it on you. It's like on tap. So that's a tough one, and I'm not quite as vocal about it as some YouTubers overseas are. It seems like a lot of the guys that are outside the U.S. really have a strong opinion, and they come at you super hard and blah 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 and yeah da 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 da. Bro, you got to chill, especially if you're not even from the United States. I mean, we got a lot of people talking about our regulations that don't even live here. So at the big scheme of things, does it even matter what people say? I mean, yeah, they might be trying to stick up for your rights, but is it going to do us any good? Hell no. No more than those chickens back there. Where they at? You know what I mean? I mean, it just fires everybody up. It gets everybody to click on the video, and you know, I can't go too far back here because it'll probably cut the stream off again. But you guys can see the girls are all laid down over there. One of them thinks that I want to bring some dried worms over there. And I was walking around earlier, and I walked clear to the back of the yard back here. This is where we fly back here all the time. And this is kind of our new outdoor office back here. I got the awning back up over here, got a chair out there. I need to get myself a cooler and some drinks back there. But I love that awning. When the awning goes up, that's where we're going to power loop some micros. We're going to take some micros back there and power loop that. That is so much fun. It looks like a place where you could have like a wedding or something. It's freaking gorgeous. But I got party lights hanging down all over the place now. So I got to clean those up. But how are you guys doing out there? Smash the like button. I see 15 likes on this video. If you can, smash the like button and help us out on YouTube. Bring the algorithm up. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. I had a lot of requests lately. Could I do a setup video? And I think probably one of the best 5-inch setups I could probably do right now would be the Mark V. I could do a complete setup on the Mark V because there's a lot of things on that particular quad that aren't set up right out of the box. And usually the Gap RC stuff is pretty good out of the box. Some of the modes and everything they had set um, were kind of wacky. Like starting you out flying in straight up acro for the new guys, I don't think you want to start out flying in acro. They should slide that slider over and make it angle mode. Let me know where you're tuning in from today, guys. Thanks for the likes. We're up to 20 likes. Let's get this bitch up to 50. Smash the like if you're watching. But yeah, you got to go check out the website and check out the merch. I'm gonna order myself one of these hats off here. It's about time that I have a proper drone camps hat. Let me show you. I don't know if some of you guys saw this or not. Florida, what's going on, Florida? Yeah, dude, that thing with Florida is what is up with Florida and FPV? See, I got sidetracked again. It's my ADHD kicking in. I was trying to show you the hat that I was going. I'm gonna order myself this hat. See, I don't even have this merch myself because it drop ships, but this is the one I'm gonna order. It's the Good Old Boys and Drones hat. Little camo action there. It's got a prop on it, a little American flag. It's pretty cool. Little FPV redneck hat. Might be the first one out there. I don't know if there's any. Are there any FPV redneck hats out there? So a non-redneck hat, if you want, just the standard black OG trucker hat. I like this one too. This one I might order. It's that mesh back hat with that new logo on there. So it's got the brand new Drone Camps logo on there. It's pretty cool. You fly every and anywhere in Florida. Good for you. Good on you. Let's see. Yeah, man. What's going on with this Florida thing? Let me check this out real quick. This is dronedj.com. It's where a lot of drone news comes up. And we were talking about um, that latest bill that's trying to go through Congress right now, and they want to put like 90,000 laws, like be able to every town, city, and county can make you have their own license to fly a drone under 200 feet, or have their own regulations. So it could create. They're saying it could create up to like 90,000 new drone laws. We need more of that shit here in the U.S. So I'm gonna sit here again. I'm gonna see if this bee chases me off. But this Florida bill could put your drones at risk. There's a new Florida bill set to be voted on by the state Senate. They could put drones flown in the state at risk of being shot down. Shot down? This is literally what it says. At a risk of being shot down or brought down using reasonable force. If a person, not police officer, a person, if a if a person believes their privacy is being violated and the drone is below 500 feet. So much for the federal regulation that deems your drone as an aircraft. In Florida, that's conflicting with the federal regulation if this passes. Smash the like button if you hate that idea that someone could use reasonable force to shoot your drone down. That's fucking crazy. So that's the first paragraph. Florida Senate Bill 1422 is another example of the state legislature attempting to regulate something that has no authority over due to increased publicity of drones. Remember the guy a while back that shot down the Amazon drone? And then he made like a racist comment or something while he was being arrested in front of the police officers. Maybe he thought that if he made a racist comment that they would probably not lock him up, but they locked him up anyway. And I don't think they thought it was funny. Yeah, small claims court. There's going to be a lot of that happening. When I had my drone camp store started up in 2014, I had a brick and mortar store. We were retailing tons of DJI stuff and FPV drones and all kinds of RC airplanes and helis and stuff around the country. And this guy called me and said, "Hey man, I bought this drone from you," and it was a Phantom 2 at the time. And he said my neighbor shot it down with his shotgun because he said that he was spying on his daughter. Um, I would definitely not shoot it down a drone. Even if I was in Florida, I would not shoot down a drone just because I know this stuff goes to court. People win against whoever the shooter is. I mean, this is the thing. The courts, if you have a firearm, the courts are against you. Like, smash the like button for that one. You think I'm wrong. You know I'm right. So there's a similar bill in Connecticut that was introduced last month that seeks to ban drone flights over critical infrastructure. I mean, that's kind of given. I don't fly over critical infrastructure, dams and hospitals, bridges, things like that. I don't fuck with that just because it would not be smart of me to do that. If I didn't have a drone YouTube channel, maybe I would do. No, I still wouldn't do that. And this bee is trying to land on my ass for some reason. He's telling me get the hell away from my picnic table. I don't kill bees, and I definitely don't swat at them. All you country boys know not to swat at a bee or a wasp. A wasp will just sting you for the hell of it. Goddamn, he followed me over here. I must be sweet, bitch. Am I still kiting? Yeah, I am. I'm kiting. I am actually. I just cleaned up the van. So our Sprinter van's finally all like de-winterized and um, it's all ready, cleaned up, and now I got to pull all the kite gear out and then probably get my surfboard all cleaned up and stuff and head out to the gorge sometime. I was actually talking to Diego today. You guys know Diego on my channel. He's my friend with uh, recovering from a lot of injuries and getting back into FPV. But him and I, we might take a trip out there tomorrow. So who knows? If I find Wi-Fi out there, maybe I could stream. Right now, I cut back my phone plan as the I went Doge on my own ass, so my own bank account, and I cleaned up like hundreds of like $400 worth of subscriptions. I mean, I had a lot of business subscriptions on here for all kinds of various software and um, editing programs and subscriptions to things that were just primarily business things that I wasn't using. And I mean, that's a car payment right there. That's like a Tesla payment. And I sold our Prius. I sold Little Blue. We call it, my kids called her Little Blue. It was an old. I mean, I talked about it before on the channel. I drive like a 2010 Prius. Um, it was just kind of my daily driver. It's a great little car, and $30 to fill up the tank and get you 400 miles. So it was like the ultimate FPV road trip car. You're not getting any looks from the chicks in that car, but it did our family really good. And when I sold it, then I had like seller's remorse after I sold it. I did. But yeah, go through your bank account. You can also use Rocket. Rocket will show you all your subscriptions and all your bills, and it'll give you the average of what you're spending on different things. It's pretty cool. Yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from. Smash the like button. I want to get up to like 50 likes on this video so we can get up there in the YouTube algorithm. But we were talking about Florida, and let me look at the rest of this article here. You can look at it on dronedj.com. It's talking about Florida bill could put your drones at risk, and it was allowing people in Florida that if they see your drone as a threat, that they could use reasonable force to down your drone, i.e., baseball bat, soda can with a t-shirt wrapped around it, um, whatever, shotgun. Man, you guys in Florida, you a little bit crazy, aren't you? All you guys in Florida, you a little bit crazy. Anybody south of Georgia, no, no, south of South Carolina is a little bit crazy, right? I'm from North Carolina, so I can say that. That's why I got that good smile. We got a good smile up in North Carolina. No, but for real though, that's crazy. Shoot down a drone. And this article goes on to say, like, shooting down drones is illegal under federal law, punishable by 20 years in prison. Nobody's getting 20 years in prison. Are you from Georgia, bro? That's what's up. North Georgia. That's what's up. Dude, that's some of my favorite area in the whole country. I would have property up there. And one of the reasons I have property up there is because I'm white. I think there's a bunch of KKK up there, if I'm not mistaken. God, I can't even say that in a video nowadays because they'll probably get it struck down. I was just mentioning that YouTube is not hate speech, my God. YouTube's sensitive these days. You'll get your video banned. Uh, I saw that Bruce over there on XJack got his video banned because someone reported his video that had an RC airplane that was like a German World War II plane. I did the same kind of review on a World War II plane like 5, 6 years ago. So that's how sensitive the AI is. It's AI that's scrubbing all these videos and looking for keywords. So they're doing that stuff in real time now, and they're flagging these videos. And he tried to appeal it, and he said that my video is not hate speech. Like it's a RC. It's literally the whole video is just an RC airplane flying. And he appealed it, and they came back and said, "No, we're not putting your video back up, and if you keep bothering us, we'll ban your channel." Yeah, that's insane. And I don't know that he's not probably being targeted from his you got to watch out. If you ruffle too many feathers, you might end up kind of being targeted by the powers that be. Welcome to the chat, Johnny D. Giggles, what's up? So yeah, I mean, New Zealand's a small country. If you piss off the people that are running that country, it probably doesn't take long to get to the top, right? I mean, you're only about 6 people away from the top. How many people live in New Zealand? Y'all, I got jokes on everything, man. I'm just kidding. New Zealand, I heard that New Zealand was a lot like the Outer Banks where I'm from. We're kind of rustic and we live at the beach and we can fix anything. And one of the reasons these guys can fix anything is because your cousins that do carpentry, they're not coming to help you. They expect you to fix it yourself. Nobody's coming to help you. But that's how it is everywhere. Everywhere. So if you don't know how to fix your own drain or install a new sink, man, you got problems. Let me turn this camera around this way. See the backyard's looking good right now. I think in like another month, all this grass out here is going to be probably brown. What's up, DRVB? I have a hard time reading that. I can't see very good. Why don't they shut down the censoring? Man, they're just getting started with the censoring. Don't get me started on that shit. Y'all trying to push my buttons, get me going. It's just here it is. See, you got me locked into it. It's not the censoring. It's the control thing. They want to control what you're doing for having fun. Anything that's fun gets taxed or regulated. You can guarantee that. I appreciate that flyer. This is my airport back here. I'm outside the no-fly zone, thank God. 10-inch frame. Do I prefer? I prefer the Gap RC 10-inch frame. I think it's on their website. That's the one I like the most. iFlight also has one. I think it's the XL10 that you can get. Hell yeah. So Florida is, if you want to look that up, it's Florida Senate Bill 1422. But yeah, somebody go get yourself a trucker hat on the website. Somebody get a trucker hat from me, or a t-shirt. Let me know this thing's working. We got some cool truckers. Finally. I'm gonna order a couple for myself. I think I'm gonna order the black one with the gray mesh and maybe one of the camo ones. We got two different camo ones on there. And then there's a gray and white one. The gray and white one's for like those times when you kind of blend in a little bit. You don't want to go full redneck. You can blend in with the gray and white. But some of y'all don't care. Y'all go full redneck all the time. I want to walk back to the back of the yard right now, and I guarantee you, if I do, it'll cut the stream off. I'm close to the back door. But yeah, we've been working on cleaning it up, man. So I know y'all probably, if y'all watch some videos back around January, the backyard was a freaking mess back here. We still got some stuff to clean up over here. Um, but generally, we keep it pretty clean back here. And then this is the box of stuff I got to put on the website. So this is like Mobula 7, GFRC Cinelog or Cinebot 25 with the O3 on there with the TBS Nano. Flywoo. This was the Flywoo Flylens 75 with the O3. This one is the Bring Your Own VTX on there. Cinebot 25 O3. I just said that one. Cinelog 30 with a O4. That's a good one. And all this stuff's still in the box. Like, I also have that Darwin quad, which is an analog folder, the Fold 8. I'm going to put that on the website. I got a couple Commando radios here that are ELRS. That's the smaller radios. Those are still like new in the box. And I got a bunch of chargers that I have to put on there too. I got an M8 AC charger, and that's one you can use on the bench. I think it has dual inputs on it. I think it has AC and DC. Yeah, AC, DC. DC from 7 to 35 volt. So you can use that pretty much anywhere. I got a sub 250 Avatar with TVS on there. This is the Flywhoop 16. I forgot I had that one. And then another Commando. I also have, I don't know if anybody wants this or not, but I'll make you a good deal on another Ready to Fly. So here's a Ready to Fly. This is a good one. Nimble 6.5 Ready to Fly. And then I also have a Hummingbird. Which one was this? This is ELRS one. Which one was this one? I open this up. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. That's the Dayglow one. Cinebot V2. Yeah, let me see. It's one of the newest ones. Cinebot 25. I think this is it doesn't say V2, but I'm sure it is. I'll take it out of the box. If you want any of these I just showed, just shoot me an email. Yeah, see, this one's back from December. This is a newer one. This is the one before the orange one, before they went 04. So the new one has 04 on there. And somebody was asking me recently if I had any 04 quads for sale. Yeah, man. I don't know if there's many YouTubers stateside that still like will do like, you know, like sell you one of their old quads or not. But and then the Mobula 7. This one was fun. This is analog. So I don't know if you ever flown 75 millimeter or 70 millimeter, but that is fun. That is a good size whoop. That's a good all-arounder. I think it has plug and play motors on there. Uh-oh, kids are home from school. They're probably going to want to come live stream. Whenever I'm making a video, they always ask me back here if I'm filming, can they be in the video? Appreciate the thumbs up. Smack that thumbs up button for me. I don't know. What do y'all think about the new merch? Give me some feedback on the merch. What else do you want to see on there? What should I make up? Like Printful's got all kinds of stuff I can add on there. We could even do backpacks, which is pretty cool. Hello. Good. That's Mrs. Camps' home with the children. What's up, Ian? Oh, hey, it's this guy, you guys. You want to say hi to Ian? Ian, I'm live streaming. You want to say hi? That's Ian. And who's that? That's Mom. Give her a thumbs up.
Me or you? Where are you live streaming?
You.
What?
Live stream my folks on YouTube. Uh-oh, gritty time. Gritty time. Yeah, we're just showing off our new merch on the website. I just added a whole bunch of new merch this afternoon, and I was trying to post some of the stuff in that bin over there. Ian's flown FPV before. We flew in the backyard here. We did a review like last year sometime, Ian.
Mhm.
We did a couple different drones too. I think we did one of the high singy drones. Remember flying that around? We had the bench over here in the middle. Got plenty of time. He said, "Go have fun with your kids." He knows how to gritty. That's Mr. All Sport right there. This kid can play any sport: football, soccer, baseball. He's like the white Bo Jackson. Oh, you saw my surfboard in another video? You surfed Oahu for 3 years back in 2001. That's cool. Oahu's got nice waves. Yeah, man. There must be some kind of moderator in here too, because like sometimes people's comments get deleted, and that's not me doing that because I'm just sitting here in the backyard. I don't even know how to delete comments on the phone. Yeah, stuff's crazy out there, man. Like, and also this beef with CADX. Like, I'm not really getting into that. They like I don't have any beef with CADX. I don't think it's cool that they're asking people to do positive reviews, like in like right in the NDA, like you're supposed to sign that. The Woot Fly 16. He might have flown the Woot Fly 16. I know we flew the High Singy. That was one of the first ones we did. Um, so I've probably like in the 11 years that I've done YouTube, I've probably only signed like 2 contracts, and it's always been like contracts for e-bikes for some reason. Some of those companies want you to sign a contract, but I'm always sus about, you know, signing anything. It's because I'm American. I don't want to get sued. What? You want me to sign a contract? I'll talk to this other company. They'll send me a bike. I don't see what reason I need to sign a contract for e-bike or anything really. Yeah, it's crazy. But I don't know that I would sign that either. I mean, honestly, like I don't think I would sign a contract like that said I had to do a positive review. Um, I don't know. What about Speedy B? I don't think there's much going on, Speedy B. Appreciate the likes on this video. I haven't heard really a whole lot about Speedy B recently. The last thing I got from them was the B25, and that was pretty cool. Some of their frames are pretty nice right now. Like some of the nicest frames out there besides Cap. Like I was saying the other day in a live stream, if I could make a quad like Gap RC's quality in the United States, man, we would be the best company out there. Yeah, the Speedy B drones look good. Yeah, they're probably average price. I wouldn't say they're cheap, but they're average price. Cheap is Darwin FPV. Um, so right in the beginning of all this tariff stuff, it got me really terrified into thinking that like we might be in a situation where, this kind of happened to us back in 2020 when all of our, I mean, it was Ukraine. Like Ukraine literally ate up about 80% of our hobby stock sitting there in warehouses that were waiting for you guys to go buy it. And all of a sudden, they were buying stockpiles of stuff. So all of that extra like stock that Banggood had sitting there for 6, 7 years that they couldn't sell, that was like backstock old stuff, they would take anything that they could get their hands on to help defend their country. Um, and they're in a rock and a hard place there, and they had to figure out what to do. And so all of that old stock disappeared. And then it started happening to the rest of the VTXs. All of a sudden, some of the DJI stuff went super short. How's it going, Dennis Smith? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're going to have some stuff on the website for 04 Pro with ELRS. So I'm going to take the day. Well, I'm not going to take the day off, but tomorrow I'm going to take a day and I'm going to upload a whole bunch of new quads to the drone store. Well, I do hope that someone makes an American FPV drone. And like I started a GoFundMe to try to do that, and I think we've raised like $85 or something like that. So I do have access to manufacturers, and I talk to these people all the time, but they're a minimum quantity order. Like if I wanted to get a flight controller made, it would be $180,000 to get 500 of them made, and that would put us at the same price point that Rotor Riot's at. Uh, Flyer frequency, you know what Ukraine was doing with those VTXs. One-way drone. The Mob 7 that's going to go on the website is analog, Murphy's Law. No more DSMX whoops being made with the 04 light. Not that I've seen. No. But yeah, so after all that stuff dried up, that was the first time we got hit, right? We got hit big time. Our hobby got hit big time. We got like we went from like we went so the industry went down about 70%. Like sales dropped about 70% around the year 2020 to 2021. And that affected a lot of YouTubers, influencers, people that got review items all the time. It affected me, Bardwell, everybody. And as family guys, we had to figure out what else we can do to help diversify and offset that. So that's like a really risky thing when when you are really involved. And some of those guys are doing it full time. I don't do it full time. It's not my full time gig, but if you're doing it full time, you really are investing a whole lot of yourself into putting all your eggs into one basket, so to speak. And like as a business owner, I don't really want to do that. I don't think that's smart. Not if you want to survive the current economy. Fly frequency says planes may be the answer. So I am back into talks with FMS to try to get some new planes for review this year coming up, because I'd love to hit up the local AMA field. I want to become a member over there. I do have my current AMA card, but it's fun sometimes just to find a place to go fly a plane. But the church parking lot's not the greatest place to land an airplane. You can do it. Appreciate the thumbs up. We're gonna make it to 50, you guys. Make it to 50 thumbs up on this one. I appreciate the live chat donation too. That $5 gift is very nice. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that, bro. Any gifts help us keep the grass cut and the power on. And this guy fed.
Yeah,
Ian begged the internet for change, please. Please, $1. $1 for this guy. He says I owe him money right now.
Yeah, he does. Because he sucks at basketball.
Oh, he said I suck at. Man, I'm from North Carolina. You know I don't suck at basketball.
I'm from Oregon.
Now those Oregon guys, oh man, they be shooting and shooting and shooting.
If that means gonna sting you.
This bee has been following me around. I must have something sweet on me. He followed me from the picnic table over here. But we don't have yellow jackets out yet. My neighbor said he had some yellow jackets. Oh yeah, there's one. I have swatted yellow jackets before, and the last time I swatted one, I swatted it on a trash can, and it stung me right in the palm of the hand. That shit hurt. Yeah, frequent flyer. Yep. Yeah, no frequent flyer. Yeah, small planes are good, dude. We have a lot of small planes. We get a lot of the warbirds and stuff to fly. They're fun. They're cheap. Oh, awesome. Guy Actual, did you do some budgeting? That could be the other part of our channel, man. I went Doge on my own ass. Ian, do you know what Doge is? What's Doge? Do you know what Doge is? Department of Government Efficiency. Do you know who runs that?
No.
Elon Musk. You know what Elon Musk makes? Makes what? Say it louder so people can hear it.
Tesla?
Tesla. And he said he's going to cut back. So he's going to cut back from being the face of Doge, which is a good idea, and go back to maybe making some cars. Probably a good idea. You think, Ian? He said he's going to make us a cheaper Model 6. We'll see about that. Yeah, if you're just joining us in the chat, smash the like button. We're trying to make 50 today. Let's get to 50 for this kid right here. The thumbs up. The thumbs up. Yeah, I tried to walk you guys out to my new office earlier. I started a stream, but we got knocked off the stream because I walked to the back of the yard, and for some reason, I guess the Wi-Fi doesn't make it out there. But I have this Wi-Fi extender that this company sent me. Hopefully, you guys are still there. The phone just turned itself off. The battery might be getting low. So they sent me this super sick Wi-Fi extender, and yeah, buffering is probably maybe I got too close to the back porch, the edge of the back porch. Let's see. Now the bee's trying to go in the house. I don't know if that door is closed. Sometimes I think it messes with the Wi-Fi. But yeah, man, I was trying to figure out where I'm gonna put this Wi-Fi extender. So if we put the Wi-Fi extender back there, we could probably do like a live review or something way back at the outdoor office back there, so you can see it right there. It's got the little overhang up, great for power looping. Tiny whoops. Oh hell yeah! I mean, the one that I got, the network that I got, it's supposed to cover like I think it's supposed to cover like 60 acres. And we have about a half acre back here, so I think that'd be good enough. Oh, dude, this thing has it has three 2.4 antennas on it and three giant 5G antennas. So it'll cover all this, no problem. Yeah, there's a lot of them out here right now, dude. He's doing some ring toss over there. Can you make it on camera?
Yeah.
No, you can't. Let me see it. All right, you're live streaming right now. Oh, you missed it. Oh, so close. Nope. Nope. He's nervous. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Ring it, dude. So I think this game started out down in Florida somewhere, Key West. Oh, let's go! That's awesome. Somebody on the stream said, "Boom." Are you a clown? Yeah. But yeah, you guys, check out the website. Let me know what you think about that merch. Give us a thumbs up on stream. We got we got 4 thumbs up to get to 50. Smash it, dude. Don't make me. I'll climb up on the top of the house and jump off if y'all want me to, just to get likes. That's how Elon dances, dude. He was doing some showboating for real. Like when you start wearing square sunglasses, you gotta chill. You gotta. The chainsaw thing was crazy. I mean, people are always trying to figure out what my political party is, and they ask me all the time. Like some people, are you MAGA? Are you this? Are you that? I don't really talk about it. Um, well, let's just say I'm pretty center, and I mean like Rogan or some of those guys. Like I might be left of center sometimes. I might be right of center. It depends. 48 likes. Come on, you guys, smash that shit. Smash it for America. See, there you go. Now y'all be thinking I'll be MAGA again because I'm white. Y'all think I'm MAGA because I'm white. I know what y'all talking about. Yeah, you're right, guy. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I look like I'm a certain political party, but I might not be. And sometimes I do. I get political on this channel just because drones fucking they are fucking political sometimes. That's bullshit. I hate that. Like I am definitely one of those people that just wants to go out and find a, a spot with no people around. Leave me the hell alone, and I just want to fly by myself or with a buddy. I don't want 15 people there. I don't want a couple people there. Any more than like two or three is a crowd. Like it's kind of funny. That's a funny story. I was flying with Rotor Riot, and I mean, you guys watch my channel. Some of you guys watch it for years, but I have my DJI goggles as long as anybody else out there. I've had every single version, and I was sitting there, and somebody said, "Oh, switch your goggles over to auto or something." I didn't even know what the hell auto was on the goggles too. And Vanny was like, "What? You don't know what auto is?" I don't fucking know what auto is because I don't race. I don't fly with other people. 'Cause I've never ever used auto. It's where it automatically switches so you can fly with other dudes on the same goggles. I don't fly with a whole fucking shitload of people. I never need auto. So yeah, I didn't know what the hell it was. And it doesn't matter to me. Less is more. Dude, 51 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. 50 likes for this backyard right now. Dude, it's looking good back here. If it looks like this in a month, man, it looks like a freaking golf course back here, don't it? Like, it looks fake. Its colors look good on this phone. But yeah, you guys. Now tomorrow I'm gonna take that day. I'm gonna update the website. I'm just gonna do a website update day. And I don't know if I'll live stream. Maybe I will. I'll walk past the end of the deck, living on the edge. I had to get away from the bees though. The bees are hanging out on the deck for some reason. But yeah, all tomorrow is going to be dedicated to updating the website. David says I should get together with Albert Kim. That'd be fun. I'd fly with Albert Kim. He's kind of my kind of people because he doesn't really deal into a lot of the drama stuff. Um, Drama's good for clicks. Drama's good for getting people on your side, getting people off your side. I don't know. I think it makes enemies sometimes, or it makes people think less of you. So it's not worth it. You know what I mean? I'm streaming on California time. We're out in Oregon. DJI equal liberal. I don't know, man. I know a lot of liberals on YouTube that fly DJI. I know some crazy liberals that fly on analog. All right, brother. Guy, be good, bro. Be good to your mom. That's nice. You're taking her to PT. That's good. All right, guys. I'm gonna hop off here for now, but I appreciate the thumbs up and the likes on this video. Go buy yourself a hat, get yourself a shirt or something on the website, and let me see if I make. I think I make like $4 off a hat or something. So if you grab a hat, let me know. I appreciate that. I'm gonna hop off here for now, but tomorrow I may see you, or maybe on the weekend. All right, brothers. Be safe out there, and for God's sakes, chill on the regulations. I'll see you on the next one.